What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm on Talks and Gaming today, people. Today we are back at it again. We are back at the channel. We're here to make more Speed Duel content. We're back to the daily content uploads that will be returning this week. And not only that, we're here to update Speed Duels in general, been going on with Speed Duels, and then we're going to be updating you all on what's going on with the channel itself. So without further ado, strap up. Let me leave a like on the video, subscribe if you want to see more Speed Duel content, and of course leave a comment if you have any questions for me. But without further ado, we're jumping right into this. So Alibaba posted on the SDL Speed Duel League Discord. If you guys want a link to it, leave a comment section down below. I'll send you a link. It just is going over all the news stuff going on with the erratas for Speed Duels. So number one is just going to be I'm just going to attack. It's now dead. It is one entire effect that is once per duel and negates the first trap card or effect activated during the battle phase. So, which means it can negate graveyard trap effects now as well. So it just can hit Awakening, I guess. But other than for that, the skill itself is just not able to be played. Not as good as it once was, or as generic as it once was. It's still generic, but it's bad generic. Kind of on par with a lot of these generic Streets of Battle City skills. But it's again, it's not the skill of choice anymore. If you're going to want to play a generic skill, you're likely going to be like, I want to play Twisted Personality. So, yeah, that's kind of where it is. No More Miss Nice My is now an optional effect instead of it being mandatory like it once was, and it only applies at the end of the battle phase, which in itself is really nice. I've always been a little scared of that card, being that it was able to destroy a spell or trap card whenever battle damage is dealt, but now that's only optional, and at the end of the battle phase, both of those things are really nice. Dragon Caller is now getting an errata as well, being that Lord of D no longer has to be summoned to the field, normal summon to the field, but it is now while you control it, making it so much easier to get that Flute of Summoning Dragon and summon out your powerful Blue Eyes White Dragon. Catch of the Day is ability to special summon from the deck or graveyard now applies at the end of the battle phase. I never really played around with the skill too much, but with all the new water cards, it's definitely an errata that was probably future proofing something. But yeah, that's pretty much everything we're seeing. If you're not part of the Speed Duel League, of course, let me know. I'll send you a link. And of course, if you're not subscribed to Alibaba or on his Twitch, also go check him out as well. Next on our list is going to be the brand new limited list. We're not even going to call this a ban list anymore. That's not at all what this is. They only limit cards. Alright, so without further ado, we're going to jump right into this. I'm just going to attack. Not only got an errata, but also got hit to 1. It was originally at 3. We're now seeing it get dunked on all the way to 1. Honestly, this card doesn't need to be on the list anymore. No clue why it's still here, but yeah, you're definitely never playing this card ever again. Twisted Personality, the Yamic Merrick skill that has been played with the Vampire deck, has been hit to 1 as well, with Golden Ladybug going right there with him. This is perfect for the format, very healthy in my personal opinion. If you play Ladybug and play Twisted Personality, with Ladybug being at 2 previously and Twisted being at 3, it made a very toxic deck. Like, it felt like any time that you were able to resolve 2 Ladybugs playing Vampires with Twisted, you won the game. It didn't matter what you were playing, and that just makes for toxic gameplay in my personal opinion. Not fun gameplay, at least. And then, of course, we're going to be seeing Floodgate Trap Hole be limited to 1. If you notice, Jinzo and Reinforcements are no longer going to be on this list, and that is because they have gone down to limit 2. Jinzo is not to 3 like he honestly should be in the format, but we are seeing him at 2. That way he works a little bit better with the new skills. And of course we are seeing as well with Reinforcements of the Army game put right there with Foolish Burial in the 2 of spot. This is perfect for the game in my personal opinion. Reinforcements, I really like that card at 3. I've really felt like that should have been put to 3 originally, but it's fine where it's currently at. I'm not going to sit here and complain. Not only are we seeing both of those cards being hit to 2, we also are seeing Machine Angel Ritual going from 3 to 2, which is actually a boost to the Cyber Angel deck, being that Ben 10 still is sitting at 3. So not only are you playing Ben 10 at 3, Machine Angel at 2, the deck is incredibly still powerful because you have Galaxy Cyclone and you have Night Beam still in the format, so you're not even trying to use the Cosmic Cyclones or anything of the 2 of list. It's just a little problematic. But with Insect Token, whatever, My Precious Queen running around, it does need a deck that can contest with it, and I think Cyber Angels is that perfect deck to fight it. So, yeah. As you notice, nothing is in the 3 of list, but there are a couple cards no longer on the list at all. We're seeing Union Hanger completely taken off the 2 of, and we're seeing Crystal Regeki taking off the 3 of, which is, in my opinion, perfect. Both those decks didn't deserve to get hit. You gave an errata to the Kaiba skill, the Union Combination skill. That pretty much made that deck, like, good. It's still good, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't, like, phenomenal. It didn't need hit it at all, but still felt the need to do it. Union Hanger is now free. We can play XYZ at full power. And same goes with Crystal Regeki. It was weird to me that they hit Regeki over Conclave because Conclave is so strong, but we actually do need the spot removal in speed duels, and I'm happy to know that they're giving back the spot removal to specific decks, Crystal Beast. Crystal Beast can now be played at full power again, and that is very exciting for the Crystal Beast player. Not me personally, I'm not a Crystal Beast fan, but if you are, you can now play that deck at full power, and that's awesome. So yeah, if you're interested in Tournament Pack 6, here's all the cards that are currently confirmed with it. Goblin Zombie, DD Survivor, Banisher of the Radiance, Evil Hero Dark Gaia, Unending Nightmare, Submarine Roid, Evil Hero Infernal Prodigy, Totem Dragon, Elemental Hero Blazeman, Dark Summoning Beast, Elemental Hero Nova Master, Share the Pain, Dark Calling, Galaxy Cyclone, Widespread Ruin, Lord of D, The Rock Spirit, Mysterious Guard, Tyrant Dragon, Despair from the Dark, Night Assailant, King of the Skull Servants, Magician of Black Chaos, Black Magic Ritual, the Flute of Summoning Dragon, Noble Man of Extermination, Hidden Armory, Waboku Drop Off, and Lost Wind. So yeah, if you guys are interested in what's coming in Tournament Pack 6, there you go. This released earlier this month, so definitely something to be keeping your eye out if you are playing speed duels at an OTS event. But above all else, I'm sure the one thing you all have been wondering the most, if you're a fan of the channel itself and not just of speed duels, is where I've been. And as you can see with the new backdrop behind me, I've been moving. I built a house, and so my entire focus has been on getting this, built and finished. That way I can move in and get back to not only my life in general, but making speed duel content and, just having a good time and enjoying everything again. Being able to give you guys a structured schedule like I used to at the beginning of the GX box and everything. I want to get back into doing that, and I felt like for the longest time I was just giving empty promise after empty promise because my life was just so hectic with moving into here that it just was like every time I felt like I was sitting in front of the camera, I was just going, "What's good, YouTube? I'm about to tell you that we're back to daily content. We're not actually back to daily content because something's going to come up." And I'm to a point now where I don't think anything should be coming up anymore outside of like stuff I can deal with and still healthily deal with my work, bills and stuff, living a life and everything and all that. We have a schedule for a couple of things that are coming out to the channel. I want to bring back Speedo Rated is a good one. I want to bring Wheel of Decks, if you were a fan of the channel, all the way back. That's something that I want to do, and I want to get the Buys Regret involved with that. He's going to be my co-host for doing that. We are probably going to be doing a Cube series. If you guys are a fan of Team Samurai X1's Duel Night series or Simo's Progression series, though there's something I really am interested in doing for the channel, something that I really want to do in general. It's just a lot of fun. I love draft, so it's just it's probably going to be a theme draft. It's not going to be like a progression draft or anything like that. I've tried progression before on this channel and it just doesn't work out because I can't get the people together. But if I do it like a themed cube, I can get members of my team together and we can, all just sit down one day a week and just cube and have a lot of fun. Not only that, but that's going to probably be a bi-weekly series, and we're probably going to be bringing a local series to it where I will be filming myself playing through locals and then commentating over it. That way you guys can't hear the raunchy stuff that my friends like to say at locals. I'm sure you all know the exact thing I'm talking about if you go to a local scene. So yeah, it's just going to be me just talking over the matches that I play in, probably bringing a brand new unique deck that nobody has seen before at the beginning of each video. You'll probably get a deck profile for it, and again, that's also going to be a bi-weekly thing coming out on Thursdays moving forward. So that should be a lot of fun. Hopefully, it will be a growing thing that consistently comes to the channel. Not only that, I want to start bringing like top 5 to the channel again. I did a lot of that. I experimented with it with the shorts. I did like the way that the shorts worked with the channel, but I think that the deck profiles themselves, instead of it being like a 5-minute video, I just do a quick 1-minute segment, kind of like how Alibaba does with his channel. We're going to probably do something similar. Not exactly the same thing, obviously. Ali has his own touch, his own editing. He's really good at Speedle content. Again, highly recommend subscribing to his channel if you haven't already. But just something similar where we just go through a quick 1-minute deck profile of the deck we're going through. Like it could be something really interesting. And then like whenever somebody like tops an event like a Winamat or a giant card or the speed duel extravaganza goes on, that could be something interesting that we go over and just be a specific part of the format. When these ban lists or these erratas hit, they'll be put into the same day as an already uploaded video, but the only difference is that that video will still get uploaded instead of that replacing the video itself like how it used to do. I want to get away from the analytics side of it. I felt like my channel in general starts to struggle because I start worrying a little bit about how's my click through rate doing, how's my where is my demographic coming from? Like, is it coming from Dueling Book for this video? Is it coming from like it's just a bunch of weird stuff that I started to get really worried about, and it started taking away from the fun of why I originally started this channel. And the point of Toxin Gaming was never to like grow big or become like one of the biggest speed duel channels or like in any way become a successful channel. Even though I'm saying this and I only have like 1,300 subscribers, it's just something for me to be having fun because I love the format so much and I love Yu-Gi-Oh, and I can't play the current format because it gives me a headache and I don't want to sit there and watch somebody play for 15 minutes just for me to be like, all right, game two. That's the reason why I play speed duels. So I just am very excited to see where I'm taking the channel from here because I'm doing it because I want to have fun again. And that's the big thing, right? That's why any of us are playing this game, is to have fun. And I think I lost that a while ago. I think a lot of people have lost that when it comes to this game and making content in general. But as long as you're having fun doing what you're doing, and as long as you guys are having fun watching my content, I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm not going to worry so much about other minuscule things that don't even matter in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you subscribe to see more. And yeah, leave a comment section in the comments down below. That way I can talk to you guys, communicate a little bit. If you have any questions about anything at all, speed duel related or channel related, yeah, just ask. I'm here to answer any questions. But above all else, I want you all to have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.